Hey and welcome, I'm Solo and this is ZN Gaming. In this video, I'll be going over how to set up voice commands for your stream using OBS and StreamerBot. If you don't have StreamerBot installed, I have a video of how to set it up for the first time. I'll make sure to leave links to everything in the description below. In this example, I will be setting up StreamerBot to change my scene with a voice command. If you already have StreamerBot installed, this will be very easy. So once you have StreamerBot open, we can just go along the tabs at the top and go to voice control. So they have a tab specifically built for voice commands. Now the voice commands are not perfect, but with just a word or two, you can change scenes, give shout outs, turn on or off filters, or even clip your stream, and many other things that you can do. If you do happen to have any suggestions, definitely leave them down in the comments below. I'm always looking for good ideas. But all we need to do here is right click and add. In here, we're just going to give it a name, so it depends on what you're going to do. This is just going to be switch scene, so I'm going to type that in. And now the command is going to be the word that you're going to say. So for me, I'm going to say scene 1. Now the location here, you can put it as exact. I definitely use this one here. If you happen to have issues where it's not picking up what you say, you can click start or anywheres. But so far, I've had the best results with the exact. So I'm just going to leave it on there and click OK. Once that's set up, we're just going to go back to the Actions tab. This is the second tab over here. We're going to go on the Actions tab. This is where everything happens. We're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to right click and click Add. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to give it the same name. Switch scene. We're just going to keep it unison. Now you can put it in a group if you want. I'm just going to put it in my main group because I happen to have one here. And I'm going to leave the queue as default and leave everything else the same and just click OK. Now once this here is set up, we're going to go over here to the triggers. To set the trigger up is the voice command. We want to click here, go down to core, and then we can go down to voice control. We're just going to click command. And then from the drop down menu, we're going to go down and select the one that we just made, which is switch scenes, and click OK. There's also a button in here to create the voice command, so you can actually do it all from this here tab if you wanted to. Okay, now from here, we're going to have to add a sub action. So for us to switch the scene, what we're going to do is jump back over to OBS. And if you don't already have a scene, I suggest create a scene so that you have one to set up for this here. This is going to be for switching the scene. And we need to go to settings. And we need to go to hotkeys, and we need to find this here scene. So our scene is called face cam. Now, there is a place here that says switch scene, which has a place to add a hot command. I suggest Control Alt Shift, let's say F7. Control Shift Alt F8. Okay, maybe we don't want to do that one. Okay, once you have it set up with the switch scene to Control Alt Shift F8, just click apply. That's all we're going to need to set up in OBS. Now back over in StreamerBot, we're going to select our switch scene. We're going to select our switch scene and go down to sub actions, give it a right click, and in core, we're going to go all the way down to system. Now there's going to be one in here called keyboard press. This is the one we're going to need. And in here, it's Alt, Control, and Shift. Then we just have to find the F8. So we'll just go down here and click F8. So there's our hotkey for our Control, Alt, Shift, F8. And just click OK. So now the voice command is going to do this here. You can also, in here, for the sub actions, go into core and go all the way down to sounds and play a sound. So if you want a sound to play when this here action is completed, you can add that as well. Just as simple as going down to core and going down to the sounds and play a sound. And you can add any sound you want. Just as a drop down menu, you can click application default, which I definitely suggest, and then click the 3 dots here and pick a sound from anywhere you want. This is just a way for you to indicate that it's actually working. So I'm just going to use this here sound so that we know when it triggers. We'll be able to see the scene switch anyways, but this is just for the example. You don't have to add a sound in here. I'm just adding that as an extra, as it's something I'm going to be using later on. And if you're going to add a sound, make sure it's a very short one because you definitely don't want it to be long. It should be a very short one. I suggest it to be just only 1 second or under. Once you're done there, just click save to make sure everything is saved. And you're pretty much done. That's all there is to it. There's a lot more cool things you can do with voice commands. This is just a very basic command. There's no bells or whistles. The most I added there was just the sound, just to show you the potential of things you can add there. But use your creativity. You can add anything that you want to here. You can have a lot of sub actions. You can make your voice commands anything you want. And they can pretty much do anything like changing scenes and filters, or just as simple as adding the hotkeys in the settings. So once the hotkey is set up, you can keyboard press in the options and you're done. But that's really it for this one here. Give it a couple tests by saying the command switch scene, scene 1.
Clip processing. Is there anything else that I can do for you today, Solo?
Okay, so that switched my scene and it played the sound that I had for it. And again, that's everything there is to it. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this, I will be posting a few more StreamerBot related videos. And if you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. If you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching. Bye.